Good day, viewers. In this video, I will show you how to set your units in AutoCAD and how to put the scale and how to print or plot the scale in the printed paper and how to choose the paper and print. And some items or some tools to make the AutoCAD drawing a little bit easier for you. We start by clicking the Start Drawing in AutoCAD, and one thing that it will help us in proper drawing is showing the grid. You can show the grid by typing a command grid in the command line, grid, and enter. Here it will tell you specify the grid spacing. You can see it's 0.5 already. This is the default one. We just click enter, it's okay. And we need to set the units. We click units, enter, and we choose we will be choosing a meter units. This is what we'll be working with, and the precision just to 3 decimal points is enough, and the precision of the angle, it will be up to 2 decimal points, and we click OK. Now to start drawing, we need to snap our cursor to the grid, so we can draw straight lines or at angled lines at required, or right angle lines. We can use that by we can make that on by applying the snap mode on. Now it's currently off. If you click it on, it will be on now. Once we click align and we start drawing, you'll see it's snapping now to the grid that we specified. The snap and the grid can be specified. The snap distance and the grid distance can be specified separately, and the default value for them both is 0.5. You can choose. It's 0.5 of the units we chose. So in case it is our units here is 1 meter, so the snap is up to 0.5 meter. It's helpful in drawing. Very helpful actually. Once we start, let's start by drawing a line. We click on the line command, then start at a snap point. Then let's say the line that we want, it is 10 meters. We just write 10 and enter. Now if we want to draw another line at an angle, you can see here, you can specify the line distance, let's say 5, and we once to draw the angle, if we want to draw the angle correctly, we just click tab and click 90, or we can snap it directly on the grid since we know it's 90. If in case I don't need 90, I can choose 90 is from the right angle, from the straight line on the right, this line here. So we can choose one, let's say 35, it's 45 degrees, yes. And let's close the triangle. Now we close, we click escape. Now we want to plot this to scale. As you see in the dimension, if we go to dimension and we specify this one, you will see it is 10 meters. See, and this is 5 meters as we specified. And see, this is 7.3. This is why we chose that decimal points. In the annotation, the decimal points is different. You can change it. We can turn off the snap mode now since we finished drawing. In the annotation, see, the annotation is more than the decimal points we chose in the units itself. How to change that? We can go to the annotate and then click on the small right arrow on the corner here, and it will open the dimension style. We can click modify the current style. This is the standard style, and we can go to this. Here you can see the precision in the primary units precision. We can use it up to 3. This is what we want. And the angle precision, the decimal degrees. Here we can also change the angle degrees, decimal degrees, minutes, seconds, or decimal degrees. Usually decimal degrees. Later on maybe we will be using the degrees, minutes, and seconds. And we'll click here up to 2 decimal points, and we click OK, and we click close. Since we draw the line, it's already in the previous mode, it's already the 4 decimal points. We just click again a new line and you'll see it is 3 decimal points. We can delete this one. Now, and the angle here, we can just put the angle this and this, and you can see the angle is 2 decimal points. Now we want to plot this line and to scale. We go to plot or print, then plot. It will open for us the default plot screen. Here we need to specify the page. Here I will be using A4 here, and my printer will be an Adobe PDF. You can choose whatever printer you want here. Now, what to print? The display. The display, if I click preview on the current display, you'll see the display what I printed. If you can see it, then you can print it. It's easy. Or you can specify it. Instead of plotting the display, you can plot the window. You can choose what is the thing you want. Also, in the window, you can plot. You can snap the cursor to the grid if you like. Now, since the snap is off, so I don't need it to snap. We just choose this window, and I prefer to be centered in the plot. Now here, the scale is the primary thing that we will be talking about. The scale here, the AutoCAD will automatically choose the scale that fits this paper, and here it's defined. It is 1 millimeter in the paper when you print it equals to 0.04449 of the unit we specified. Our unit is a meter, so the scale is 1 millimeter to 0.04449 of the meter we chose. Now we want to plot this. Let's assume that we are satisfied with this scale. We want to with the print, this scale to be plotted. We click plot stamp on and we specify the stamp. This is the stamp that the extra text or items you want to be plotted on your paper. Once we click the stamp icon here, we need to specify the plot scale. Okay, the default one when you open it will be none. Here are the plot stamp fields. You can drawing name, device name, whatever these things. Paper size, we can choose paper size, so you know what's your paper size. Here in user defined field, I prefer to put the units that you are using in your drawing. Supposedly that you use millimeters, so I need to know that you use millimeters, or you specify to the guy who's seeing your paper or your print what is the scale. You need to specify for him. So you can here, there are 2 user defined fields you can add in the stamp. We can add one field. I added these fields already. I will delete them and add them again to show you. You can add a new field. It will tell you defined user field. We can say units equal meter, okay, or meters, and click OK. And here we choose units equal meters and OK. Now if we click preview, you will see what you'll see that it is A4, the size of the paper, and this is the scale of the print. It is 1 to 0.0444, and the units is meters. This is satisfactory. If we want to change the units instead to be this weird number, we can make it, we can close the window here, close the preview, and choose, instead of fit to paper, we can choose, since it is 0.0444 units, we can click, instead of 0.004, we can, for example, the closest full number, either 0.5, or we can choose 1. It will be smaller now. If we click preview, 1, it will be bigger actually. That's okay. Yes. Yeah, smaller. You will see that now it is smaller. So 1 unit here equals to 0.5 of the 0.1 of the meter. This is an acceptable scale also. Now you can scale it up or down according to what you require. So we can here specify the plot stamp again to change it instead of units meter. We can also choose another one like add. Since it's after the scale directly, we can use millimeter to meter like this. and we click OK, and we can choose that instead of units meter we can use this millimeters to meter, and we choose it. Now we can specify a little bit bigger scale and click preview. You'll see now, see it is A4, the scale is 1 to 0.05, and this is millimeter to meter. This, once you print it in an A4 paper, you will have the correct scale to represent your drawing. That will be all. Thank you.